Boom. Done.
Yes, that's how it's done. Wait, get some room noise.
Get some room noise?
I'm getting room noise. What's been going on, man?
Not much. I was I tried to. So just to our listeners, the last episode was a long one, and we recorded for a fucking long time. But my PC crashed in the middle of recording, and luckily
it wasn't in the middle. It was because we recorded for like 2 hours 40 or something.
True, it crashed at like half an hour.
Not even that, I think. It was
I was like, it was like half an hour. It was
early. Okay,
and felt early just because of how long we recorded for. But
that's true.
Yeah, so it crashed. I luckily, well, I thought luckily it like had like a backup that was like it. What do you call it?
Session like save or whatever.
Like, yeah.
Memory.
And so I could like
remembered.
I had what. Yeah, it remembered what was there, and so like I recovered it, and then I just started recording again straight away without like checking anything. But unfortunately, it was recording through my VR headset, which was on the ground, so the audio was fucked. It was so muffled. It was like I was underwater. You couldn't hear anything I was really saying. You could make out some words. I was going to end up dubbing it myself, but it was so hard. I tried for like a good 20 minutes just to do one sentence of one conversation.
What?
And it was just like, I couldn't hear what I was saying half the time. I had to guess.
Yeah, so that's fine. Who cares? They don't know that you're all guessing wrong or whatever. Fucking who cares? I'll do it in a silly voice.
But I couldn't hear what anyone... I should have asked for your recording, so I couldn't hear what anyone else was saying. So I didn't know the context of what... So I could have just said some random shit that would have made no sense in the long run.
You can react properly.
I could have thought I'd say. But anyway, so we're having... This is just a duo one.
Yes, less Wes.
Less Wes. Yeah.
Because we have to make up the episode and Wesley's got to work. Where does Wes... I don't even know where he works at the moment.
Kitchen, I think.
A kitchen?
A kitchen job
okay.
At a pub.
I don't think that suits him very well, but, what are you going to do?
I don't know if kitchen work suits anyone, to be honest, unless, like, kitchen work in pubs doesn't suit anyone. No one likes it. No one likes to work in a kitchen in a pub.
I've done it, and I hated it. That's true. No, but there's always a guy who works in a kitchen at a pub. There's always a guy who's been there for, like, 15 years.
Yeah, but that's because there's, like... They don't know what else to do. But like that's their kind of like baseline.
That's your baseline.
Yeah, that's it.
Like do anything, just leave. And I think it's I don't know. I guess it's just because I don't have like depression, but it's like don't kill yourself. Just run away. Just leave and go do illegal shit. And you can always kill yourself.
Just turn to a life crime.
You can always kill yourself later. That's the rub. You can always do it later.
No. Don't kill yourself. Get someone else to kill you by going out in a blaze of glory.
That's right.
Go out in a way that would make your daddy proud.
Go do some wild shit.
And
if you pull off the
holding up a store.
That's right. But you do some wild shit, and if you pull it off, then you're a legend, and you've got something to live for. You know what I mean? And if you don't, you kill yourself. There was a guy who claimed he was going to jump his car over a river that was 1 mile wide. Which obviously he could not do, but he just I don't know. He just wanted to claim that he would do it so people would come watch him drive his car into a river, which he did. To his credit, he got a long way, but he didn't get close to clearing the mile.
Did he survive? Is he still?
Yeah. It's just into the river.
So
the river's quite deep. It's a mile wide.
I'm not sure if he like locked himself, handcuffed himself to the steering wheel. It's also a challenge for himself.
Sure, so he was like, "I'm definitely going to make it. This is how confident I am that I'll make it."
Yeah.
No, he died doing
1 mile.
He died doing a stunt, a later stunt in his life.
Ah, true. What was it? What did you try to do?
I can't remember. Something similar. He was all cars though. He never did motorbike stuff, so he was like a car bro. I can't remember his name. I'll have to look it up.
I remember reading a story about this flat earther who wanted to prove that the Earth wasn't flat by building his own rocket ship and like launching himself into the is it the stratosphere? I guess not into space, but into the stratosphere, so he could see that the Earth was flat. That was his plan, and he was going to film it and record it. I'm pretty sure he just blew up, like he just died, and just completely just got eviscerated launching the rocket.
Well, okay, that's upsetting.
So he didn't prove anything.
He didn't prove that the Earth was or wasn't flat?
He just proved he couldn't build a rocket. I'm pretty sure it took off. It took off or it blew up or it crashed. It was one Earth.
Oh, it blew up or crashed. Okay. Here's...
Flat Earther dies in rocket.
Oh,
it's a video of it. Fuck yeah.
Oh, really?
His name was Mad Mike Hughes.
Well, that's a good
Oh, he crash landed his homemade rocket. Okay. He's 64 years old.
I'm pretty sure that most homemade rockets end up crash landing. So I just posted a video as well in the chat that is the guy. I think it might be the one where he dies. No, I think this is the one. He tries to jump 1 mile in his jet-powered car. It gets further than I thought he did. I mean, not distance-wise, but height-wise, he gets further than I thought he did.
Oh my god, it just fucking...
Well, he tries to initiate the rocket, and it explodes. It doesn't...
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I don't know if he dies.
Do you think he died in that one? That's hectic.
He hits the water pretty hard.
It looked like a little Hot Wheel, and then it just explodes in the fucking air.
I like that it has little wings on the side, like tiny little 1 foot wings on each side. Like that's gonna do anything to help him glide.
I also like that he has the parachute just in case, but it just descends his fucking destroyed vehicle, and it doesn't. Oh, it actually does. It gives it a something.
I guess. The parachute hold up a 3-ton fucking jet car. It's a pretty normal sized parachute. It's not proportionate enough. It's got 2, I think, and only one of them opens. Yeah. They have actually built a flying car before. That it's real and it has taken flight and successfully landed.
Didn't Elon Musk make a car that launched into space, and it's just a dude?
Well, the car
that's
didn't
got
launch
a fake
into
astronaut
space.
in it.
They just launched a car into space. They launched this
and then they
to just float out there so an alien could be like, what the heck?
How is this dude cruising around in space in a convertible?
In a car that, it's a joke that they just don't get. They're like, what the fuck is this?
They just consider it rude because he doesn't respond. He's just chilling.
Well, surely their first thought is this guy thought he could just cruise around in a car in space, I guess.
Yeah, that's their thought. This fucking idiot thought he could just drive in space.
Well, at some point, someone's getting called a fucking idiot for the thing. So yeah. But I'm sick at the moment. I'm sort of fading pretty hard at the moment. Not. Do you know what it is? It's the flu. I've got the flu. Definitely. I've had it many times before, and every time I get it, it's worse. I'm getting older. And it's definitely going to be how I die. And that's awful. I've been just tortured for the last 3 days. I've been in hell. Absolutely horrible. Yeah. Just thrashing around.
It sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. Yes, it does suck. But I woke up this morning. I woke up at about 1 p.m. today. After my first good sleep. And my fever had broken. Finally had broken in the night. And I think I woke up... Excuse me. And I think I woke up because of whatever ancient natural monkey thing in my brain makes you wake up because it's you're sleeping in a puddle or it's raining, you gotta wake up. That's what woke me up because I was covered in sweat. I was in pools of sweat. I had to just roll out of my bed and crawl around on the floor until I was dry because I couldn't stay in the puddle. I'd never get dry. Absolutely vile.
Why don't you get a towel? Why don't you just get up and get a towel and just lay it down?
Because I was in an absolute fucking delirious haze. I've been fever dreaming for 3 days straight. I was not able to stand properly. I was just racked with dizziness on the floor, being like, "Oh, please, it's so dirty down here." But I'm doing a lot better than I was. But I had a bit of a nap right before we got on, and it's gonna pull me through this. I tell you what. Can you get me through this?
I was going to have a shot of espresso before I jumped on because I've been fucking tired this entire afternoon. It's smashed.
Been drunk, have you?
No. Just tired. It feels like I'm drunk, but I'm just exhausted.
Did you get a good sleep?
Yeah, I slept for 10 hours.
Oh, so your circadian rhythm is probably damaged. You probably need to
sleep less.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, I don't know, but I didn't have it. Instead, I've got this the espresso I made earlier. It's just letting off a nice fragrance. Like, I'll just sniff it occasionally.
Sure. Have you drunk any of it? Is it just sniffing the residue?
I had like half of it, but it was getting too bitter when I got to the bottom.
And a little sugar, man.
It smells good.
Should have had a Red Bull. That's
a cold brew.
That's the thinking, man. Oh, really? A cold brew?
Well, it's more of a room temperature brew now, but
lost some of its ice.
But yeah. So like, I'm a bit tired, but I felt good when I sat down and put the mic on. I felt good. I was like, feeling ready.
Feel good, yeah. Back where you need to be, Dub. Back where you need to be.
Oh yeah. I've been watching a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm at the moment. I've never watched it before.
Every time I watch that show, I enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. I have very ambivalent feelings about that whole thing.
I think I've really properly laughed out loud, like probably maybe twice.
Well, you hit a run of episodes sometimes. Well, you watch 6 in a row and you don't laugh once, like not even close. Do you laugh? And it's just like, let's just turn this shit off. And some are really funny.
I enjoy it. I still enjoy it. It's so predictable after when you watch a few episodes because you're like, okay, it's just Larry David just dig himself out deeper hole each episode. That's all.
Larry's gonna mess this one up. It's like kind of racist as well. Like Larry David is definitely a racist. Is the big takeaway from that show?
Recently, watch that Barbarian movie. That was pretty good.
Conan the Barbarian?
No, it's called Barbarian. It's like a horror movie.
Right. Okay.
New one with that Skarsgård guy.
Yeah,
Bill? I think it's Bill Skarsgård.
Willie Skarsgård plays
Pennywise.
Pennywise the clown. I'm aware. Yeah.
And it's got. I'm trying to think of the actress's name, but she's. What is she? I'll get it up. But it was cool. It was very. I didn't know anything about it when I went in to watch it, and it kind of like it's one of those movies where it kind of switches it up completely halfway through, so you like don't really understand what you're watching. Georgina Campbell, she was great.
Georgina Campbell. What else is she in? I can't picture her. I actually had not seen her in anything before that. Oh, okay.
She was great.
So why? Okay.
I'm just wanted to give him. She was in Krypton, that Superman show with the black Superman, or Superman's grandfather, or some shit.
What I tell you, Lex Luthor? What the fuck are you talking about? I never heard of this.
What, you don't know about Krypton?
No.
Lasted, I think, 2 seasons. Or was it 1 season?
What? Have you seen it?
It's just no. But it's just...
No. I haven't seen it. I've never watched it.
I thought maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different show. I thought there was a show with like black. Superman's grandfather is black.
Okay, Superman's grandfather is black. That's okay.
Segel. No.
Not that Superman being black.
It's definitely a white dude. It's definitely a white
dude. Well, I don't care either way. Anyway, but I've just never heard of this show because I assumed I would have heard about it if they had like black Superman. People would have been very angry and they would have heard about it. Is why I express surprise.
I'm gonna look up Black Superman because maybe he's in something else. But I swear, Black Superman's in something.
One of those DC What If.
Oh, he's been introduced in the comics.
Zod. Okay, so he's not actually Superman. He's just a black, like Kryptonite guy, Kryptonian.
Yeah, just a black Kryptonian who takes over the mantle of Superman. Yeah.
Why does pieces of Superman's own planet hurt him? Was he fine on Krypton?
I'm trying to remember why. I actually haven't read many Superman comics, so I actually don't know much of the reason why. But I assume it's like... I can just look it up. Why does Kryptonia... Kryptonite. It disrupts his solar panel-like energy absorption.
My energy
so he can't absorb. So he can't he can't photosynthesize and get energy from the sun.
Photosynthesize, sure, the yellow sun of Earth. Yeah. Does he eat and drink?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he need to? Is my question.
Probably. I assume so. I don't know. Do you want me...
Well, how many calories does he have to fucking eat to lift Earth?
Superman need to eat. Here we go.
Or is he just having pasta with Lois Lane?
Oh, he actually... Basically, because he gets energy from the sun, he doesn't eat.
He doesn't eat. I didn't think so, bitch.
Yeah, because he just absorbs.
So he just sits there next to Lois Lane, being like, "Ooh, great spaghetti," and he just like quickly goes to the bathroom super speed and like in the toilet and then back. I'm stuffed. I could need another bite.
But when it's cloudy out, he's just so weak, I'm so hungry.
It would be funny if he. I was gonna say. If he just had to stay inside on cloudy days. I was also going to say it'd be funny if he got his power from, like, a certain food, but then I was about to describe Popeye to you. I was about to describe the real thing, Popeye, which I believe is getting a movie. What's happening with Popeye?
I thought that was getting a movie like 10 years ago.
Well, no, I don't know why. Okay. Let's have a look. Popeye Pool's Cleaning and Maintenance is closed. 1981. That's not when Popeye was invented.
Wait, is this a live action Popeye movie?
I believe they've made.
Yeah, damn.
Popeye movie.
I had no idea.
Popeye's girlfriend. Yeah, Robin Williams played Popeye. Why is
I can't find anything about a Popeye movie.
Well, what's the Popeye's like official Twitter account, which definitely isn't Popeye Twitter account. It's definitely not stolen or fake blue check.
What about Popeye's chicken though? Yeah, I've heard Popeye's chicken is supposed to be the best place to get like some good chicken.
Really?
But there's none in Australia. Oh, there's one in Melbourne.
The one in Melbourne. We'll have to go there and
we'll have to go there.
Get a bucket.
Do a food review.
I bet it tastes like fucking KFC. They have Carl's Jr. up in the big city where I live, and I tried it for the first time, and it tastes exactly like Hungry Jack's.
Carl's Jr.
Hungry Jack's, which is Burger King.
Which Hungry Jack's is Burger King. Why is it called Hungry Jack's? Because we used to have Burger King.
We used to have them both. Yeah, but I guess there was some kind of royalty dispute, whatever it's called, IP dispute.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm banned from the Hungry Jack's from vomiting in there 3 times.
Oh, you have to beat that. So to be clear, you were vomiting in there. What you do is you get free soda refills. So you'd go and you drink enough soda to make yourself vomit. A game. Fucking hell.
It's a game, and whoever vomited first lost.
That was the game, was it?
That was the game.
I would win every time because I wouldn't play, which is the only way to win that particular game.
It's very easy to win.
I enjoy that the employees and shit just let you. They're just like, oh, there's those kids that are just gonna drink it and drink soda until they fucking vomit again. But you'd always go to the whatever bushes outside. Yeah,
there's bushes outside when you throw up there.
Because you're gentlemen.
But one time I didn't make it. I just vomited all over the seat. And I felt so
bad. You should feel bad. That's such a dick thing to do. Such a dog move.
I didn't mean to. I thought I could do it. I thought I had the power. I thought my stomach had the power. I could feel it coming as well.
Sorry, were you trying to drink more soda at the time? Oh, for fuck's sake.
It was like, the idea was to scull 3 little ones in a minute or something like that.
That's not that bad.
It's cold, but it's so cold. It's so cold.
Don't get
it was
ice.
Just Coke, I think. No, but it wasn't. They were iceless, but it was still so cold, and like you do it. I don't know, and it just didn't feel good. It's like doing I guess like the bubbles as well just didn't sit right in the gut like that quick, that much in that little time. It's like
that's the
doing like
explanation.
Yeah, that's my. I had a hypothesis and I tested it out, and I got results.
Did you tell that thing to the employee as he was like mopping the vomit off the booth?
I was like,
I'm a scientist.
I was just doing some science stuff, boy. No. It's like, what's it called? What's the beer game where you do shots of beer?
Centurion?
Centurion, yeah, it's like that.
That was funny, doing the Goon Cheerian.
Goon Cheerian.
That's where you have to do, 100 shots in 100 minutes of Goon, of beer. Of Goon. Beer was worse than Goon because it's like frothy bullshit.
Frothy, and yeah. It's heavy too, so it just doesn't sit well in your gut.
Yeasty.
Ugh.
It's a hell of a
game. I remember the Rescue Troubled Mind did it, and he just vomited all over the table after like 12 or something.
It wasn't many. I remember that. Damn. And he was so cocky about it, and he didn't, he barely broke 10. It was like nothing. And that was right. He was like, all right, let's do it 5 p.m. or whatever. We're just starting to fucking unbox the drinks or some shit for a night. A house party that night. But that's okay. It's funny because we're making fun of he was 15 at the time. So
it was fine.
Well, we still thought we still gave him shit for it, and I will today. Yeah. I will now that he's a man.
My favorite memory of that, I think it was that same party, was playing King's Cup. Not King's Cup, beer pong.
Beer pong. How do you confuse that? Whatever. Go on.
Just because there's a cup involved. Just thought King's Cup.
Classic,
we were playing beer pong,
and
it was like toe to toe, like game. It was like one cup left each, and then one of our friends, a Chippy, is like eyeing the cup up, and he's like taking his like time, just like really testing the waters, and then just throws it straight into his own cup, and it was just.
I recall that.
It's hilarious.
I remember that.
It was beautiful.
I believe that was the same evening that we were playing again as a revenge, because I think I was on his team when he did that suicide move, and it was very tight again, and I didn't get the ball in the cup, and I was a bit annoyed, and so I went to do like a fake like an uppercut, against the wall, like just shy of the wall. And it was perfectly spaced, by the way, but I didn't know there was a thermostat there on the wall, and I just punched it clean, just obliterated it off the wall with my fist. Such a clean punch, like right on it. And then no one told on me. There was a room full of people I didn't know, and nobody ratted me out to the fucking guy who owned the house. Absolutely shouts out to everybody, and shouts out to me for getting away. Because he came into it, was like, what the fuck was that? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like a foot away from it, and I was just like, I don't know. It's like everyone was like, I don't know.
Just exploded, man.
It just flew into a million pieces. Yeah.
You should get that checked out. It's dangerous.
It's a little hot in here, I think. Yeah, damn.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, it is hot in here. I'm fucking got a bit of dizziness.
It's actually. Is that just temperature wise or?
Temperature wise, yes. What else would I fucking mean?
I meant your temperature.
Like,
it's hard in here.
Very distracting. Oh, hell yeah. Hogwarts Legacy's coming out, man. You excited?
No, I'm not. I don't like Harry Potter. I thought we were on a Harry Potter ban. Is the ban lifted?
No, okay, it's not lifted. It's not lifted.
We can talk about it, though. We can talk about it.
I've never played it. I've never seen it.
Are you excited for it?
I'm looking at one screenshot for it. I mean, I feel like, in good consciousness, Hogwarts Legacy is almost here, and we're chatting with game director Alan Tu, who says that there are over 40,000 different dialogue options in the game, and every single one of them is extremely transphobic. Wow, that's pretty good. Hashtag, at Alan Tu, nice. No, I don't know, I probably won't get it. I probably don't fucking care enough to, like... If people say it's the best shit ever, I probably will get it in 3 years when I can get on sale, honestly. That's usually my move.
I don't know. I wasn't really interested when I heard about it originally. I don't know. Harry Potter has never done it for me. The only game I remember enjoying from Harry Potter was Goblet of Fire.
I used to
PS2 game.
Really, that was a good one. I used to jam with the games. The first one on PS1, Philosopher's Stone, was really good. Did you ever play that? I think I played that a little bit. It was open world as well. It was pretty fucking hectic. It was good. And
you had classes and shit to go to and stuff like that.
Yeah, right? Man. Yeah, and it wasn't, the graphics weren't haunting and strange at all.
Actually, the best Harry Potter game was the Quidditch one. That shit was so good.
I'm not sure I ever played it.
You never played it? Damn, that actually was really fun. That was a fun game. And you play as like the Aussies. And they just like got terrible Aussie accents. Yeah.
Bloody heck, that's
Let's play some bloody Quidditch, mate.
Listen, you fucking dog. Listen, you English cunt. Why don't I fuck you up? Why don't I fuck you with a broom, you cunt? Yeah, we're not very good at Quidditch, but we got a lot of spirit. We got a lot of fighting spirit.
That's all they do is like hit the big thing at, but they do like
the bludgers,
The bludgers, but are you allowed to beat the other players with the sticks themselves? Is that in the rules, or you have to hit the bludgers?
You have to hit them with the bludgers.
So you can't just go.
Several times in Harry Potter, people just lay into other people with the stick because there's no referee or rules or laws. Like, it's the stupidest fucking game, and they're like, "Hey, a child, come play it."
I like how they in the movies as well. They just like show a part where like. One of the Harry Potter gets his like arm snapped off or like broken or some shit because he gets hit with the fucking thing, and the teacher's just like, oh, like, but they're the ones who should do something about it. Like, but they look so shocked. They're like, how could that happen?
Surely they would be like, damn, that's just how it could be. That's just how that shit goes, man.
Them's the rules.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the dumbest.
We're changing the name of Quidditch or something like that.
Oh, really?
Like that the nerds play in real life.
Oh, of course. Yeah, because J.K. Rowling is just
it...
evil now and is like trying to sue people. Why are they changing it?
They're calling it Quidditch.
Quidditch. What is there a reason? Quidditch. Okay, you don't know. Why did you tell me this? If you have no.
Oh, they're calling it quad ball.
Quad ball. Why?
So I wasn't that fucking far off. I don't know.
Why?
Why? Because they're trying to distance themselves from J.K. Rowling.
Like, right. Okay. The game almost makes sense if you didn't have to have a fucking gay broom between your legs the whole time.
Oh my god, it looks so dumb. It's like you're riding a fake horse. Why not just just change the brooms to horses and then just play polo?
Okay, well that sounds expensive. Sounds monumentally expensive. But I think the reason, right, that they like having the brooms is because it kind of makes athleticism a bit irrelevant, right? Like, it doesn't matter if you're like the most badass, like dope, like basketballing bro who ever lived. You can't like make quick cuts and steps when you're holding a broom. You can't do like clever juggles and like feints when you're holding a fucking broom in one hand. So it's just like fat girls can play it, so it's cool.
So I noticed they don't have what'd you call them? Bludgers?
Bludgers, yes. Those are the balls that get hit by the beaters.
So it doesn't look like they have those in this.
What, they don't have people just tearing fucking metal balls at each other in
Oh, maybe they do. There's looks like a big medicine ball one of them's holding here. So maybe they do just throw a medicine ball at each other.
Okay, what's the point? Like, you just hit you and either it really hurts you or it doesn't hurt you and it doesn't matter, right? Like, because it just bounces off you if you're just running.
Maybe if you have it, maybe if you throw it at someone, then like they have to take a knee or something for a certain amount of time. For a second,
yeah.
Like a dodgeball kind of thing, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense to me that you just have to kneel for a second. I would be so lame playing with this like super autistic people who are just like, no, you didn't get me. I got you. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Well, you know,
it barely hit me. If this was real Quidditch, it would have just scraped me.
It doesn't matter. And you're just a guy who fucking was trying to fuck some girl and she convinced you to come down for the Quidditch on the quad, like, and you're just like,
you start barreling them over. Fucking no, this game's easy. Ugh.
You just dominate. Okay, but how are you looking at the page or whatever the explanation of the game now? Because I do not understand how they catch the snitch. Do they have some kind of robot?
No, they have a person who pretends to be the snitch or some shit. I swear.
Okay.
I swear I've seen that. Yeah, they like have a dude who's dressed up gold and he's just running around.
Does he have to be dressed in gold? I suppose he could just be dressed in yellow.
I'm pretty sure. I swear I've seen people do that. It could have been a joke video, but at the same time,
well, the whole thing is like a fucking joke. I mean, it's got to be how they do it, right?
Honestly, I'd like to. I'm pretty average at pretty much every sport. I think I might join a quad ball team just to absolutely dominate on these nerds.
Just to get some, to know what it feels like to be the absolute MVP.
Yeah, actually best something. Yeah.
You're pretty good at b-ball, are you? You got some like pretty good moves.
I was alright, but like it's been a long time, so I feel like I'm average now. I used to be a good keeper, soccer keeper, but like now I haven't played soccer in fucking ages. So, I don't know. I feel like I'm just average at everything now.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just don't train or play any. I suppose you train a little bit. When you take up weightlifting, there you go.
But I can't be the best at that. There's already like tons of beefcakes and they're already jacked and huge. And
do you think they were born that way? You think they just became? Right. So you want to be the best today. You know.
I want to join up today.
Well, have a look in your local area. I bet you there's a place you can play it, and I bet you it's
quad ball, Canberra. Let's have a look. Oh, there is Southwell Park.
Oh hell yeah, get it! Head on down.
2023 Cod Ball, February 4th, February 5th. There's 3 people interested.
3?
It's not gonna be much.
What's a full team? 10, I think, or roughly. 3 chasers, a keeper.
I know it's like
2 bludgers and a seeker. 7.
Registration's now open.
There you go. You can make half a team if you join up.
Oh, this actually, there's a dude that's I've seen a photo of him. He's playing. He must be assistant coach for quadball. Dude's kind of jacked.
Hell yeah! So you get down there and it's everyone who's had the same idea as you, and you're just the worst. It's just these 6'8" fucking absolutely huge dudes. I'd watch quadball.
Damn it!
Okay, well let's get into slam ball. I think that's where the future is, right? The league's coming back.
I was actually going to say that slam ball needs to come back. I mean, we've talked about it before, but
if we get fucking slam ball going, and we get really good and we practice up, then. Yeah, I mean, when the league that comes back, which it definitely will, and for a long time, we'll be there to become pro immediately. Like, we'll already be fucking have our teeth cut.
Right. Just look at this photo of slam ball, and I'm gonna compare it to like these are the two photos. This is the comparison between slam ball and quad ball.
Okay.
Yeah, I want you to tell me which one you think.
Which one of these athletes I think is more dominant and sure. I'm not seeing anything.
It's coming. Just take it. There we go.
Okay. So the first one. Okay. So I thought the first one was. All right.
You thought the first one was slam ball?
No, I thought the first one was a side by side of like one was slam, one was quad ball. These quad ball players don't look that like.
Look at the legs on this guy though. He's got his legs are big.
He does. This
right.
handsome ass Indian dude.
Yeah.
Team Australia.
Yeah, the guys. But then look at the slam ball. That motherfucker. Just absolutely dunking.
Although the guy he's dunking on doesn't look very impressive.
No, that's gonna be me in the quad ball.
Oh yeah, that's you getting absolutely just quaffled, like absolutely fucking jammed.
No. I'm the one jamming. Like I'm the dude.
Oh really? Okay.
That's the average quad ball player. Is just kind of like sort of overweight sort of person, and I'm the just absolute Jack Black dude that's dunking on him.
But what if you come across Raj Talak?
Oh, that might be my arch nemesis.
Definitely sure, the only guy who can Raj
Talak.
Yeah, the only guy taking on PvP.
His full name.
Okay, so it's such a good picture of him. If you just cut off the one, like just where the broom is, just that part of his body. It's such a good picture. He looks like a real athlete playing a real sport. He looks in shape. He looks good. He looks photogenic. But then you just look and it's like, why is he holding that stick between his legs? Why is he doing that for? Also,
I like the other photo where there's a dude just walking past and he just looks like you kind of see his face. He's just like, what the fuck is going on here?
The guy in sunglasses.
Yeah,
behind the female quad ball player. Yeah. Naming it quad ball is such a dumb. Surely you have to boycott the sport. Surely you have to say, we can't play this anymore. That is what my principals say about being transphobic. I can't, whatever. What fucking ever. I don't give a shit.
So wait,
such a dumb workaround though. Just accept that the person who invented the word and the sport that you're playing was transphobic. Like the dude who invented basketball, for sure racist, for sure transphobic. He was born in 18 whatever.
He was one of the brothers, man. I'll tell you what. I have a gut feeling.
You got feeling he was secretly black and he knew it and he acted that way. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
He was a white guy that got invited to the cookouts. He was just one of those guys.
Oh, okay, right. So he sort of had the N-word pass, like Larry David does from JB Smoove.
Yeah, like.
Larry David, he believes that he has the pass though from him. He believes that means something in the world as well.
To be fair, JB Smoove is he's the right person to be giving out N-word passes.
I think he gives them out pretty liberally. I think he's pretty frivolous with his N-word passes. Honestly,
Damn, I'm just the power in this slam ball photo is just impeccable. There's just so much.
You say that, but I keep looking at the guy he's dunking on. And he's just
I keep looking at the dude who's dunking.
No, I'm looking at the dude he's dunking on who's much more centered in the frame. And he's much more of a potato of a human being with his neck disappearing into his shirt as he's clearly on the down from his fucking trampoline jump. Even though he's barely above the hoop. He's jumping on a trampoline about as high as I can jump without a fucking trampoline.
He's like, you can tell like from the time that what's his name? Anderson gets down to the hoop and like dunks on him. That this guy is 69 he's gonna be
Number 69.
he's gonna be gone. He's gonna be out of the way completely.
He's gonna be out of
this
frame.
guy mistimed his jump to defend completely wrong, and now Anderson's just coming in. He's got an absolute ball. He's probably gonna get a face full of nut. I'm looking at the where his head is right now, and it's pretty lined up. So if they're both moving downward at the same pace, boom, he's gonna face full of nut as well, getting dunked on.
Definitely, he's fucking falling faster than Trevor Anderson.
Look at this guy's
Anderson.
Eagle, yeah, Trevor the Eagle Anderson.
Yeah.
What a fucking name.
He's a gunner on the hombres. That's the position he plays in Istanbul is a gunner. What a stupid fucking name.
What a great name. What a great name. Gunner.
What a fucking sport. The hombres is a good team.
The hombres, yeah. I was looking at these quad ball sticks that they have.
Yeah.
They look like, are they just like hockey sticks? But they don't look like hockey sticks.
No.
They look like they're actually specifically made, because this one's got like a grip wrap on it.
Yeah, they probably
the other chicks doesn't.
Like, doesn't take it.
Radstelak is just like, look at his. He's got this mad ass uniform. He's got the matching grip tape on his stick.
Look, yeah.
And then this Laura Dale's just kind of like, it's whatever. This looks like she's got like a broom, like an old mop handle.
Well, yeah, she doesn't look like an athlete. I tell you that much. Which I'm not criticizing for. It's not a real sport, but it's like, it's like they are just they're just brooms that you unscrew the broom part off. You don't have to have the broom part. I believe is like a rule. But I mean, he looks like such. Look at the tension in his thigh, like the great definition.
Yeah, I know, right?
Muscles.
Yeah.
And the cut that he's making, I like to think this is half a second before he absolutely just obliterated his MCL and ACL. Full tear. Full tear playing quad ball. He never plays again.
Right. Yeah,
this is what he gave it all up.
His entire ankle just snaps. His ankle just fucking
disintegrates. This is what he gave it all up for. This is what he gave it all up for. What's the salary of a quad ball player?
An international one?
Oh yeah, the top. I'm not talking about those mid-league quad ball players. Bro. I'm not talking about those the minor league quad ball.
Major league quad ball. Go.
What's the salary?
It says major league and is an amateur Quidditch league. So
okay, so
I don't know. Do they even get paid?
No, they can't. No, they don't get paid. No way they get paid. It doesn't even come up on Google. It just gives you quad A baseball. Fucking.
I looked up how much does a pro Quidditch player make. And I was just like,
40
holy
galleons.
shit, $5 million? But it's from Ginny Weasley.
Yeah, in the Harry Potter universe. Is she a pro Quidditch player? So I watched the Last of Us television show. I never played the game.
Ooh, yeah, same.
Yeah? What do you think? What's your hot take? What's your spicy take?
I have my spicy take is that it was practically perfect.
Really?
I couldn't think of anything wrong with it. No.
Pedro Pascal didn't disappoint you?
No, not at all. Really owns it, and so does what's the name?
To me.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah,
you don't like him?
He's just everywhere. He's fine. I don't mean to admonish Pedro Pascal unwarrantedly. He's fine. He's just so hot right now, and I don't think he's that hot. He's
so hot right now.
He's so hot right now.
So hot. No. No, I think he's like the internet's daddy at the moment. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I tell you, what happened? We can talk a little shop now that Wes isn't here to fucking derail the conversation every 3 seconds. Whatever happened to? Let me have a look. Misha Collins. Mm-hmm. Is he still around? What's he doing?
Misha Collins?
Misha Collins.
Misha Collins. Is he the guy from...
You don't get that reference.
Misha Collins.
You can't look him up. You just have to guess. We'll do 20 questions, but you already know who it is.
Misha Collins. He sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure. Is he the guy from Supernatural?
He plays Castiel in Supernatural.
Castiel.
Yeah. I forget that you haven't seen that much of it.
Oh, here he is.
He's not so much more in the later ones. But
I've seen 6 seasons of it. So he was in like the 3rd season. It was actually a great introduction to his character.
Yeah.
The episode where he got introduced. It's awesome. So you want to know what he's up to?
What's he up to? I know he hangs out with his son, whose name is West Anaximander. Ooh, West Anaximander Collins.
You know that he hangs out with his son? That's what you know about him?
He makes food with him or something. He says something, whatever.
I saw a recent clip of the new series coming out, Gotham Knights, which looks terrible. He's in that. Gotham Knights with a K. Yeah,
hell yeah,
like Gotham Knights. He's in that.
Batman in
it
that.
looks bad. No, Batman's dead. He got killed by the Joker's daughter.
What the fuck, Harley Quinn? You killed me, Harley Quinn Jr.
It was like the way that the clip that I saw, the way it said it was so funny. It was like, huh, you really are the Joker's daughter, and you killed Batman. It was like,
oh yeah, dog. That's the shit. They keep trying to. I must say, I admire the DC universe's strategy of just release something. It's absolute dog shit, and then they just like scrap it and just like, all right, next one. Let's like do it again. Just immediately release something else.
That was fucking trash.
Not the same fucking characters.
I'm trying to think of what I watched. Probably a lot of Arrow. I was really into Arrow when it first came out. I loved it.
I remember that. Time that you were really into Arrow. It was a frustrating time in my life. I know you thought it was awesome. I was very aware that you thought it was awesome. You kept making reference to it. Learn to shoot a bow and arrow one time. I don't know. Whatever.
There was a. I can't remember the quote from it, but he used to say it. Me and a friend, I believe his name, used to say it all the time, which was something like, "My name is Oliver," but we used to just say our name to that.
My name is Oliver.
And then and for 5 years I was trapped on an island with only one goal: survive. Yeah, we used to say that all the time. And it was a badass line, to be fair. It was at the start of every single episode. Every single episode it happened.
Right, in the opening.
They give you a recap of every fucking basically the previous episode.
4-minute recap.
So when you're binging it, it's just frustrating and annoying. You're like, I already know. Yeah.
Well, that used to back in the day. You didn't used to be able to skip that shit with the click of a button. Now they're nice enough to. I was thinking that it's funny that they have real life people employed. Though they have to manually input a description for every fucking episode of every show on Netflix of like what happens, and you can tell some of them are just truly half a sentence. It's so it'd be so fucked to have to summarize every episode of it. Just you watch Bob's Burgers 70 episodes in a row, and you just have to be like, in this one, he like Linda goes to the shops and she gets a new dog, whatever. I just imagine like something for like Stargate SG-1 or something, be like, and then they go to another place. I don't fucking know, and then it's like trails off. And the son of a bitches don't pay me enough to fucking write out these. Hey, watch it. I read the script. It's really confusing.
Did you ever watch Stargate, the old movie? Like the OG one?
No, never watched Stargate. I tell you what, for someone who was a little dweeb as a fucking kid, I never watched like Stargate, never watched Battlestar Galactica, never watched Star Trek even. Yeah. Anything that wasn't Star Wars, I was much more of a fantasy boy. Fantasy baby. I like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, true.
That's it.
I like Tarzan. I like Stargate a lot. I remember I used to watch the series a lot. I don't remember anything about the series. I was so young when it came out. And but I watched the movie all the time. It was like one of my favorite movies. And I watched it recently. Still holds up. It's got Kurt Russell in it. He's badass. Anything with Kurt Russell in it is awesome. Wait.
Yeah, you say so.
Wait, you don't like Kurt Russell?
I don't want to, at the risk of sounding like Wes, which would be a terrible thing to sound like. He's okay. I just don't like Escape from New York that much. I don't like his performance in The Thing that much. Okay, that's a good one.
Oh my god.
I'll take it back. Yeah. He wins you over in the end. But at the beginning, I remember distinctly at the start of that film, the first time I watched it, which I saw in the cinema, by the way. It's really, really good to watch in the theaters. I did not care for his performance straight away.
Fair enough. I love it. The Thing is probably my favorite horror movie of all time.
It's good. It's good.
So I'm looking at like the list of like there's a lot of DC shows. I had no idea there was so many. But there's one show called about Alfred Pennyworth. And the show's tagline is literally like this is the title of the show. It's called Pennyworth, The Origin of Batman's Butler.
The Origin of Batman's Butler, that's correct. That's correct, yes. Is it one season? Are they all just one season?
This one since 2019, and then That's where it ends. Oh, 3 seasons. That's 3 seasons they got out of.
Heck yeah.
So still going.
Is it
must be
a
still
cartoon?
going.
Is it animated?
No, it's a live action film series.
Really?
Yeah.
I watched some of that show Gotham, and it had flashes of being an okay show.
Gotham, I did like as well when it first came out, and then I didn't watch. I watched 1 season of it. And I was like, that was pretty good, and then I just never watched it again.
Yeah, it was. It was
Arrow?
a bit like that.
Arrow. I watched 6 seasons of that bad
again.
boy. But it got annoying because there was so many crossover episodes and so many references to all the other series that they had, and it was just the other series weren't good. Like the Flash wasn't good.
Kept doing bow and arrows.
DC Legends of Tomorrow wasn't good, and they referenced those a lot.
Yeah, and he just gets a gun in the second season, and he's like, "This is way better." Wow. And the show, his name becomes
Put in Arrow.
Yeah, Oliver Queen gets a shotgun, and he thinks, "Well, oh, this is so much more efficient, less tiring. I don't have to be so jacked. I don't have to be doing that move where you jump up the rungs on the ladder with the whatever that move is."
The salamander.
Because he used to reference that ladder all the fucking time. Was when you just
I wanted to get to that point where I could do that.
The opening workout is like being jacked.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, I know. I remember I was to get there to do that. And how's that coming? Can you do it?
I actually should try. I should build a salamander ladder and try. Now that I feel like
you want to build your own salamander ladder. That's the craziest part.
Yeah,
by the way.
I'm gonna have it in the backyard and just do that while blasting over and over again. Just this voice sample. I am Oliver Queen over and over again.
Well, best of luck to you.
Yeah, cheers, bro. I remember when that show first came in and started airing in Australia. It was on I don't know, NBN or something like that. And they made the ads really sexy, like it was a really sexy show. Sure, and I got so annoyed. I was like, "It's more than sex. This is about."
Was it also very?
I'm sure he's a beautiful man with a fantastic body, and I was compelled to get that body at some point in my life.
Sure, whenever. Just
by doing salamander ladders all over and over again. But
that's how he got it. That's the only way he got it.
Yeah, that's
his tiny little dangling legs.
It's just all upper body. Yeah, because he needs to be able to pull that bow constantly without getting tired. Doesn't need his legs for anything. Doesn't fire with his feet. But I got so annoyed that they were portraying it as this sort of sexy show, and I don't know why, but it just frustrated me. I was like, "It's good. It's got some really awesome action sequences in it. Like it's generally a good show."
Yes, I recall.
It was. I stand by that the first season is good. I stand by the first season is still good. I liked it. It's good. It's bad, but it's good bad.
It's good bad?
Yeah.
So our boy from Supernatural, Jensen Ackles, is becoming more famous as Soldier Boy than as Dean.
Than as Dean?
Yeah. He's sort of known as Soldier Boy now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was his most recent role.
I guess.
Is Supernatural still going?
No, it ended.
Did I watch the Boys?
Did you watch The Boys?
Yeah, I did. I thought he was fantastic in that.
I did not think he was fantastic at first. He Kurt Russelled me on that one.
He Kurt Russell, but he came back. He came back in the end.
Well, yeah. I think that because they were talking about Soldier Boy as being old the whole time, and then beautiful young Jensen Ackles. I was like, what the fuck, Jensen Ackles? I think it's because I know him as Dean as well, and he's not a villain to me. He's exclusively a hero. Yeah. I have very cemented feelings about him as.
Yeah. I guess I'll say spoilers for The Boys if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, spoilers for The Boys. Jensen Ackles plays Soldier Boy.
Is it hard for you? Was it hard for you to deal with the fact that he was also a racist as well?
No,
Dean's not a racist. No,
that was funny.
Easy.
That was what won me over. That's what won me over because he's meant to be racist. He's meant to be Captain America. He's like an analogous of Captain America, and Captain America should be a racist as well.
I like that finale where they had to inevitably team up and be what's his name? Homelander and Billy Butcher had to team up because Soldier Boy just didn't give a fuck and was didn't give a shit about the fact that he was his son and he had a grandson, and so he just that whole finale was just a mess, but it was a beautiful mess. I loved it.
Yeah, they didn't really team up. That's not.
So they had to fight Soldier Boy.
Sure, but it's not it was 1 second change of last minute change of heart.
They had to team up. That's a classic team up.
Classic team up. Classic last second team up with Billy Butcher. No, absolute nonsense. And also, by the way, a terrible decision, a horrible decision that could result, and probably will result, in the deaths of hundreds of millions of people. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean...
What selfishness. What absolute selfishness.
It was, I need to rewatch it.
It's a good watch.
What does he do right at the end? He kills, like, one of the... Like, a supporter, like, an anti-Homelander person. He just, like, obliterates him in front of, like, everyone, right?
No, so Maeve, who's, like, Wonder Woman, basically... like tackles him through the window so she can save the fucking child, and she doesn't even fucking die. So probably Homelander wouldn't have died. Probably the kid wouldn't have died. Probably nothing would have fucking happened. But she loses her powers. So she's just, right. And everyone thinks she's dead. So she like goes off in the end, and who like Billy Butcher knows she's alive or whatever. But yeah.
Okay.
No, that show is got some great moments. Apparently, the comic is fucking dog shit.
I've heard the comic is just like less nuanced than the show.
Well, yeah,
like,
I hear it's just a weird, like funny, goofy, like which it's like kind of goofy the show, but it's not just like a whole thing's a fucking joke to everybody, you know?
Yeah, and it was like I think in the comics they just go for like absolute shock. And like push the boundaries as far much as they possibly can.
Just Soldier Boy just screams the N-word like all the time.
Yeah, every
black person you see.
They actually like you flip the pages and it's an audio. Like they have a little one of those
shit, like a greeting card.
Yeah. It just screams it at you. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that was the comic books, and it wasn't worth the extra price tag that you got for the extra dimension that they added in.
It was also, you could tell when it was coming, because when you went to go turn the page, you could feel that slight bump. So you always knew that it was going to come anyway. And you just like, the shock value wore off, and it was just more of like an annoyance.
Yeah, you knew, and you're trying to peel the page back without opening it all the way to see if you could read it without a fucking
I'm trying to read it on the bus, and like this constant N-words just going off constantly.
You know, there's a chip.
And it says it a few times too. It just goes like back like rapid fires.
Yeah, it's nice of Jensen Ackles to do the voice for that one as well. Man. You got the casting early. But did you know that there's a chip in your passport? I didn't know that there was like actually a chip in there until recently. I heard. Until recently I heard a story about a man who didn't like the idea that there's like a trackable chip in his passport, so he smashed his passport up with a hammer, and then. He took it to go overseas, and someone was like, "Why is this passport all smashed with a hammer?" And then they tried to like scan the chip to verify the passport, obviously the chip didn't register properly, so he got his wish, but he was not. I think he was allowed to go overseas still.
Oh, true.
I think he was still allowed to go overseas, but it was touch and go.
Oh, hey, if it works, it works. You've got results.
I guess I don't even know where my passport is. I do have one.
I don't. Does this dude carry like burner phones with him though? Like, what is he? Does he or does he just live off the grid?
I believe he did this in 2005 or whatever. Like, it's an older
2005,
story.
True. Oh,
so
true.
I don't think that he had a phone at the time, and I'm sure he has one now. In fact, I know he has one now. Give him a ring. Give him a call.
Give me a call. Yeah, call him up. It's actually someone we knew.
No, it's not anybody you know. It's just some guy. We should call Wes though, and we should call his work and say, "Hey."
Call his work and tell him to get a little guest appearance. You got any new topics you want to talk about?
Any new topics? I have been lying in my bed, thrashing around in a hallucinogenic state for 80 cool hours straight. Dreams? Any cool fever dreams? Let me think. No, just gibberish.
I had a weird dream the other night where my ex
was on me, baby.
Dating Antonio Banderas, and it really upset me because I was like, I was more upset that I was like, why'd you have to date someone who I admire with every like part of my being?
What do you?
It was really. I woke up. Yeah, I woke up and I was just like, I was upset. I was like, I can't believe you do Antonio Banderas like that.
Yeah, I know really that feeling because it happened, you know what I mean? It didn't really happen, but your brain thinks it happened, and that's the important part that thinks it fucking happened. What do you admire about Antonio Banderas exactly?
I don't know. He's just a cool dude.
Just a
I watched
cool
a lot of his
dude?
movies growing up. Yeah.
It's just in Wild
Seemed
Wild
nice.
West.
Seemed really, yeah. Wild West.
Was he not?
He wasn't in Wild West. No,
Yeah.
he was in Legend of
He was in
Zorro.
Zorro.
Mask of Zorro.
Mask of Zorro, sure. And the whole
He was in the what were those movies? Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
That whole trilogy. I can't remember what it's called.
Yes, that's what I was confusing with.
He was it.
Wild West.
Yeah. Is it Let's Take the Dance? That's not the movie title.
Yep, that's the title. They could have named it anything that they wanted.
It was a
$40
dancing
million
movie.
budget.
It was basically like criminal. What's that show with Michelle Pfeiffer where she tries to get the rowdy kids to be better people? And she do you know that one?
You're talking about every
Criminal
movie
Minds.
ever. What the fuck are you talking about? Criminal Minds?
It's not Criminal Minds. Take the lead.
Take the lead
is the Antonio Banderas one. It's very it teaches some
Mexicans.
What do you call them? The youth, the disenfranchised youth who are just the troublemakers, and he makes them learn how to dance.
The ne'er-do-wells.
It's great. It's a great movie.
And do they love how to dance?
They do. They do love how to dance.
Oh, that's cool.
Antonio
love how to dance.
Antonio knows how to move. Yeah.
Yeah.
They took the lead.
I think we should do a series on YouTube where we go into real inner city fucking kids and try to impoverished inner city kids and try to teach them how to dance and
teach them how to dance
and try to act out the plots of movies like that and see how many times we get called benders. We'll do it in England to up the numbers.
I think that's a great idea. We just go into the most poor areas and just start instead of giving them food, instead of giving them shit, we just teach them how to dance. And they probably know how to dance better than us already, but we still want to teach them.
Well, it's ballroom. We don't accept any hip hop dancing.
Oh yeah, no, nothing with hip hop, nothing like that. That was actually a big part of the movie. I remember was that they were all wanted to dance like hip hop, but he was like, "No, we only do tango. No, that's it.
Only tango."
But then he realized he had to incorporate what they loved into what he loved. Yeah. I actually had a TV idea for a sort of pseudo reality TV show about going on dates and stuff as a single the idea was be a fictional version of myself trying to find love.
Okay.
And but I overthink the dates all the time, so I come up with plans to try and make these people fall in love with me by having set scenarios happen.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is people bond in movies people go through a traumatic experience together, then they generally bond and they fall in love by the end of the movie. That happens a lot.
Okay.
So I thought why not have us be kidnapped by some people, and then we have to survive this entire encounter.
Okay.
But it's all it's all scripted for the most part, except for
the
person
them and the trauma that they're actually getting.
The trauma that they're actually getting, yeah. and then at the end, I'm just wow, that was crazy. Should we do this again sometime? And then hopefully, it leads to love.
Okay.
Eventually.
See,
I had a few, and
you had me for a second
ideas
there, but it really went to a strange place.
It's either that or we go skydiving together, but our chutes don't work. So there's a Point Break sort of moment where someone, has to catch us and pull the chute for us.
Sure, yeah.
I thought that would be pretty good too.
Here's what we should do: is we should go skydiving. Okay, this is a bit of a complex one. We might have to grease a few palms to do this one. But we go skydiving in a group. We're the last people to skydive. Everyone else jumps out of the plane, right? We jump out after them, and then after they pull their chutes, they see you and me fly by, holding onto each other. You're pointing a gun at my head, and I'm screaming for you to shoot me and then pull it, or drop the gun. And you're being like, "Pull the fucking chute,
shoot!"
And that's
gotta drop the gun.
And that's the that's that's what we should do. That's what we should do to people. Not to mention, we should also do that as part of a shot-for-shot remake of Point Break. Who would you play? One of us has to be Bodhi, and the other one has to be Johnny.
I think you've got the hair for Bodhi. I reckon if you grow your hair,
that's the opposite of what's true. Do I have to grow my hair out?
Yeah, just get a bit long. Maybe. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I could go Swayze. I could bleach my hair.
Just this black guy with bleach blonde hair, being like, what's
but
up,
like
man?
that wavy blonde as well. I get it treated all the time.
And then Wes is just Gary Busey,
yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to change much, to be honest.
Zing got him. He can be every other character.
He can't defend himself.
Wes can be every other character. So he's what's her name, the love interest. He's
the love interest. Yeah.
Anthony Kiedis.
He's Kiedis at one point. He's War Child.
He's everyone.
Back off, War Child.
He's everyone robbing a bank with me. Yeah. If I'm Swayze, we still didn't get to the bottom of that. I thought it'd be an easier decision.
So wait, is the idea that we just like parachute with other people and just recreate that scene with them?
Yes.
Like as we just fly past?
Them? Yeah. They see us because they would pull their shirts at a sensible time and we would have to wait.
Would they even be able to hear us be like, pull the gun! You gotta drop the gun, man! Like, they just hear like, as we fly past.
Jesus Christ. Well, I suppose we could pull the chute and then have the conversation, but it'd be confusing conversation. What the heck?
We'll work out the fine details.
Sure, yeah, we'll get this going. I've actually got a request from a friend of ours. He said he wanted to throw together a script for us together, but he doesn't seem like he's willing to do any of the work. So he's told me to just do. He's just told me to do it. Is what it seems like.
What's the script for?
He wants to do a script that's about jaded paramedics. Sort of a dark comedy. Yeah.
So paramedics just don't really care about who they're saving.
What? What is that, Hitler? Who fucking cares? No. What do you mean don't care about who they're saving? You wouldn't be jaded to not care about who you're saving. What the fuck are you talking about?
I feel like that isn't being jaded, just being sort of annoyed
You're
all
not
the time
meant
about
to.
just, like...
You're not meant to choose who you save as a paramedic.
No, I'm not saying that they choose who to save. It's just like they don't like who they're saving. Like they don't care at that point who
pretty
they're
much.
saving.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Not that they're just like, let him die. I don't like the cut of this guy's jib.
Jif?
Let him die. Jib.
Jesus.
What is the term?
Jib. It's jib. I don't like the cut of this guy's jib.
Jib. Is it jib?
It's jib.
Jib.
Now you've just like scrambled my fucking brain. Fuck you. I don't know what it is anymore. It's jib or jib. It's jib.
I'm changing it. Jif. Cut of his jif.
Cut of my jif. Well, you could do an ad campaign, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so I told you the idea, and then just like, yeah, write that up for me.
Yeah, he said, well, he initially said, can we do it? And I was like, yeah, man, like, let's fucking, why not? Let's just do a little project. And then I said, you do the first 2 pages, and then I'll know, like, the vibe and, like, the format, and I can just add on, and we can just go from there. And he was like, can you do it? And I was like, okay, but this is your idea. He was like, yeah, but I want you to write. So I was like, okay, so I'm just doing it. I guess I'm just doing it. And then he didn't say anything, and then he posted a few minutes ago a current affair video.
Were there some jaded paramedics there in the current affair video?
No. Tina Paul online applauded online after confrontation with aggravated neighbor.
What?
Well, let's just play it. Let's just play it and find out. I don't know how long it is. Here we go. This will chew up a few minutes.
Says he didn't want to resort to violence, but when a man refused to leave his property, he was left with no choice. The result was surprising, given that Jack's opponent was twice his age and his size. A petty neighbourhood dispute in a small community here in regional New South Wales has gone global after footage of 19-year-old Jack Stokes defending himself against a neighbour
is this like
twice.
The video? Are they on like a patio, like out the front on like a veranda?
I don't know.
It's kind of dark.
It's still Miss Stokes, and she looks like.
Oh.
She looks like in Always Sunny when Danny DeVito puts makeup on Dee when she's trying to run for city comptroller, and she's trying to make her look like a whore. She looks like that.
She looks like a whore.
Twice his age and size went viral online.
Good recap.
You come near me and look the f*** out.
Okay, this video. It's the video. That's the picture from our group chat. That's that guy.
What? That's that guy.
That's that guy getting a new set of dentures from their fucking kid.
I always thought this dude was Sinbad for some reason.
What?
I always thought, he looks like Sinbad.
What?
Yeah, he looks like Sinbad. I thought he was Sinbad.
No, it doesn't. What?
Kind of looks like Sinbad.
He's white. What the fuck? Have you not seen
the
the
video?
video?
Well, he kind of looks like... I've seen the video. I just don't remember what this fucking dude's face looks like. I just remember him getting his clock clean, but like...
His clock clean. Oh my god, he does. They're not going to show the spicy stuff on Kind of Fair, though.
No, they don't show that.
They go to 4chan to get that.
I used to like browse fight porn all the time on Reddit.
Oh hell yeah! What's
all
that
the time
one?
when I used to work. It's just fights. It's just like fights, like, and there's like you know how they have like the headers for like certain like to kind of basically in the above the title of the video they have like a little header that'll say like kind of what sort of fight where it's like friendly fights and or just like low effort fight or something like shit like that. And then it's a good one when it's just rocked hard brain damage.
No, those ones are the worst. I hate those. I hate the ones I can't watch people getting suplexed. I like a good fight video, but I cannot watch
so
one.
bad.
It shatters my heart. I can't watch it.
What?
Look away.
Whatever
honestly,
happened?
I look away like a child watching a horror film.
There's so
brutal.
many videos.
Gritty.
There's so many videos of people like just going at it on straight concrete, and this is a nice bit of grass, just like off to the side, just playing a different, like just its own character. Just being like, why? Just move over there. Just move over there, guys. Like you're not gonna kill someone.
Motherfuckers want to fuck motherfuckers up. That's all. You know.
Yeah. But it's like there was some. The amount of times I just see people just get absolutely like pile drived into the ground.
Oh yeah.
And it's like must be the new move. It's just people just they don't like throwing fists. They're just like grappling and just fucking doing the reverse suplex,
just
like
getting their shit absolutely raw.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like, and then they just get put in that state where it's like obviously they're fucked, like they're brain damaged because they're like seizing up, and it's so many videos like that, so many. You think people just learn? Do that shit in the grass.
I don't think people watch videos like this generally. I don't think you and I are the like mainstream here, friend. I don't think people are I'm gonna look at how many people are on Fight Porn. It's a very popular subreddit. Okay, but if it's not literally 2 billion people, most people aren't watching.
It's a front page like subreddit where it'll pop up in the front page.
Really? Bit lawless, aren't you, Reddit? You can't really decide what's
1.7 million users subscribe to.
That's not that many.
1.7 million.
It's not that many.
That's a lot for a subreddit.
Yeah, Reddit sucks. Anything
Yeah,
old?
rocked hard. Yeah, rocked hard / brain damage is the first one.
No,
Taco Bell sound is what the name is called.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, let's get some audio. Let's get some little.
Let's hear it.
Bit of fighting audio.
Fighting audio.
Did you hear the Taco Bell audio?
No.
Oh, you didn't hear that?
That was it.
What? Oh, hold up. You're gonna hear it in the recording. Trust me.
Okay.
Discord fucks me. I swear. Like it doesn't.
It has the
allow
screen
certain
filter,
noises.
so you can't do the God damn it, and it doesn't come
God
through.
damn it! Yeah. See, you didn't hear that, did you? I just did it. I just did the goddamn it.
No,
You
I didn't hear
a damn
it.
thing.
So that's why I didn't.
I'll have to
respond.
wait. Maybe I have to do it from further away. God damn it!
Yes, that came through for me. I heard that.
I'm gonna have to slightly talk while it's happening, right? So you can just kind of like pick up the audio. Here we go.
So it doesn't
I'm just gonna whisper.
cancel out.
So you can just hear the Taco Bell sound. I'm whispering. Did you hear it?
I got it for a second. Okay.
That's as good as it's gonna get. Oh man.
Let's see if there's a fight thread on 4chan, because that's where I go to get my fight threads.
Oh, I don't see. At least on Reddit, you get like the not safe for like life tags,
like
which
the
means
little-
like somebody like
yeah.
dies. But on 4chan, I've seen some fights, and it's straight up just some dude just dying.
Getting decapitated
like,
with a
damn.
sword.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not rocked hard. That's slashed hard.
Yeah, but you gotta just
slashed.
you gotta just keep on your toes, and you have to like close your eyes. It's got to have you like. She worked out. Okay, it's just pornography. That's fine. A lot more than usual, even. Well, I think that's probably. I mean, how long have you got? I think we're probably good on that, right?
Good on porn.
Yeah, on porn. I think that
they've some porn audio?
Made enough porn.
Oh, you mean that
they can probably stop making porn?
Yeah. I think there's like an infinite amount. I feel like there doesn't need to be more. I feel like you could start now, and by the time you die, you will see a new video.
You will never watch it.
Oh yeah, you will never find.
Yeah, once you have 200 years of porn to watch, I don't think that there's a. I think there's a problem. So yeah, we can probably just call it a day there, porn wise.
Yep. So
until some new tech comes out or whatever, they can do 200 hours of each. Like VR can get up to 200 hours, and then that's it.
I've tried the VR porn. It's
oh yeah, give me the review.
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to pay for it, so I just download these like quick trailers, and I don't know. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's a bit weird.
It's
like too. Sometimes I feel uncomfortable because it's just like it's too in my face. Like it's just asshole right in my like center of my face, and I can't look. And you try to look away, but you can't.
You can't.
It's right there. You can, but it's very all encompassing. So you have to. I have to physically turn my head all the way around if I want to like look away.
What do you see? Just blackness? Just like grey void?
Yeah, just like it's just a void. And you turn back around, it's just boom into the black hole.
It's not. You can't see the director on the other side of the camera being like, behind the scenes, director's commentary.
That was beautiful. They're just like sitting in a chair, just like and see, she gapes it right here.
Gapes it right here. That is going to do us. The two of us here, Get on the Tools. Thank you so much for joining us for another Less West episode. I've been Dom Anderson with my fabulous and reliable co-host Nate Shepard, and we will see you next time when we get on the tools even harder. And I'm not sick. I'm coughing every 3 seconds.
Super hard. I'm going to pound the tools.
I'm going to gape the tools out at that point.
Gape the tools.
All right. Peace out, Holmes.
Bye.